Seeking Allah on an early morning is my everyday routine. And today I want to finish up on what we talked about yesterday. We talked about Joshua helping Rahab. That is strange. That is a red flag. We also looked at all the types and shadows of the prophet Isa and how they are affiliated with another nation. Joseph was the Messiah of Egypt, and that's where Ishmael came from. Then we have David being the husband of Bathsheba, and that woman represents the nation of Ishmael. Then we looked at Joshua being the Messiah of Rahab. And her name you can spell Arab. Not only that, Rahab was saved by her works. This is going into the religion of Islam. That's exactly what it's going into. Now, let's think about Rahab. She hid the spies on her roof, and it's two of them. And the two spies, one is a male, one is a female. That's why Joshua is called the son of Nun, because one of the messengers is not a son. She's an heir, she's a rose, she's a copy that's been around for a while. She is the mother of the prophets. What's so amazing about Rose is, even though Rose is here, she has a mom, but she's really her mom's mom. She's really the mom of her mom. And that's how it is with Mahdi. Mahdi is really the dad of his dad. My name was Lamonti. My dad's name was Monty. I'm really my dad's dad. That's how it is when you are in the mantle of Mahdi. You're your dad's dad. And Rose is the same thing. She is her mom's mom. Once she wakes up and realizes who she is. So today, I got the screen going. We looked at Daniel chapter 2. Verse 34 is because that's the day I die. I die 2034, September. September is always marked by something falling. Like timber, yell timber, Then you have the Twin Towers, which is a picture of the last two witnesses dying on the same day. Okay. September is the end. September 16, 2034. All right. Think of September like 9 months of pregnancy. According to the Bible, end times are always compared to a woman in labor. It's like 9 months is going into about 9 years left. Okay. And this earth has to get rid of this dead body. It's been holding for a long time, and that is the body of Christianity, the lie of associating partners with God, the lie that Jesus was already crucified. All these lies with Christianity have to be dealt with. And then right here in Daniel chapter 2, verse 34, thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, that were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces. Now, this is so serious because this year I broke my third and fourth metatarsal. So this year, Mr. Daquan Clay broke his third and fourth metatarsal on my right leg, my right foot. I broke my third and fourth metatarsal. And I'm claiming that 2034 is the end. And right here in 34, we have pieces of a guy by the name of Clay's feet breaking. This nation is mine. I was listening to the Quran today, and I love how Allah has it in the Quran that we chastise them with clay stones. I am that clay stone. I am that Lamonti, okay? I am just so blessed to be an heir of the worlds. Let me show y'all something in the book of Hebrews. This is the only time in the Bible the word worlds is mentioned. All right. Hebrews 1 and 2 have in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he have appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. Now this is a metaphor. The Son is capitalized because this is talking about the Father who became a son. This is talking about the God who became a man. Now, what's so amazing about me is Allah made me an heir of the worlds. What that means is he made all things through me. So I am an heir. Automatically, I'm an heir. Okay? I am an heir. He made the worlds through me. Although he is Lord of the worlds, he made the worlds through me. So therefore, all things were made for me. Therefore, this earth is made for me. When I wake up, I've been trained to look at the sun and say, thank you for putting that in the sky for me. Thank you for putting these trees here for me. That's the relationship I have with Allah. Is on a deeper level. He has entrusted the whole earth to me. I am in charge of the earth. I have bar stripes on my wrist because I am the judge of this earth, and I will pay the price, and I am here to decode the Bible. The relationship I have with Allah is one of a kind. Now, I've always feared God for some time, ever since my first prison incarceration, when I started to getting to know him. What I didn't know was I was his man. I didn't know I was his main man. That got revealed to me a couple months ago. Allah revealed to me that I am most closest to him. I was in a shock because I thought about Jesus and I thought about Muhammad. And then I thought about everything I did. Then he let me know I have no sin whatsoever, that I am pure, that I came from heaven. And I have to die along with the Prophet Isa and his mother because of the lie of Allah having a son. And that's the real truth. I'm the real lamb. I'm the real mountain. I am the real Al-Mahdi. I am the real all these things. My death is a innocent, pure death. It's very innocent and pure. My blood is sinless. I'm just like that white Kaaba stone that once was white, that came down here and became black because of the sins of the sons of Adam. I'm the equivalent of that. I am the real deal walking Rockefeller. I am the black stone surrounded by the virgin, surrounded by the silver, with the pillar right next to me. That's me. All right? If you honored the Prophet Muhammad, how much more should you honor Al-Mahdi, his father? Did you know that the Quran says that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is not a supervisor of his men? Why is Mahdi the ruler of the Arabs? You see, Mahdi is a supervisor. The Prophet Muhammad was not. Mahdi is a father. He's both genders because he has the last witness with him, male and female. That's why in Muhammad you can spell mom and you can spell dad. Just like in Mahdi you can spell ma, you can spell dad. You can spell them both, ma and dad. Mahdi with the last witness, which is a woman I call Rose, are the mother and father of all the prophets. Every last prophet. But we are one. We are one. We are one. Me and Rose is one. Me and her is one. Okay, that's the last witness. Me and her is one. And Allah made us heir of the worlds. That's all things. That's why in the Quran and in the Bible, we use the plural form. We say we, and we created you from a clot. We created you from the dust, and we supply for you, because that's going into the heirs of the worlds that was witnessed when Allah created everything. Okay? This is the only time in the Bible worlds is ever mentioned. It's with me being an heir to the worlds. I'm not Lord of the worlds. No, I'm an heir. All things were made through me and for me. Allah is Lord of the worlds. Okay, so we got that established. Allah, Lord of the worlds. Mahdi, he is in charge of the earth. That's how you got to look at it. Look at it as Abraham and Lot. These two both were very great. Abraham says, I'm going on this side of the earth. Lot says, I'm going on this side of the earth. Lot gets in trouble. And then what happens? Abraham comes and he rescues Lot. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my album cover. I'm going to go to my album cover so you can see it again. Octane the Hood Apostle. All right. This album cover right here. I designed this back in 2012, and look at it. It's saying exactly what I've been telling y'all. Allah saved only me. He saved me. He saved me and gave me 9 years. If it wasn't for me, we would have been in judgment right now. We all would have been facing a judgment right now if it wasn't for me. And this is something that I had on the album cover years ago. He said I was most closest to him. Now look at my hand grabbing that heart. You see that? And if you look at grace, GRACE is 7, 18, 1, 3, 5, and that equals 34. And you see how the grace is on his arm like a watch? I'm the man that's walking around with the watch. I got the time of the end on my arm. And you see, this is amazing prophecy because this was made in like 2012. It's 2024. All right. The secret of Mahdi's ministry is he has the watch. He knows the end. And he's protected for a certain amount of time. Okay, just like Moses lifting his staff, that's what I can do with my arm when Allah permits me. Okay, I'm not going to go out there and tempt him and be stupid, because what's written is what's written. I am Mahdi, and it's right here on my album cover. The mallet is going into the judge. The book is going into me rewriting the law. All right. The grace is him saving me September 16, 2024. Telling me I have 9 years left. Telling me that I am the Lot and I am the Noah. All right. If it wasn't for me, you would have been in judgment right now. Little are you thankful. Little are you thankful. This was made in 2012, y'all. Okay, you see the VS? That's going into the silver. VS silver, surrounded by the Veras, surrounded by the virgins. I'm the black rock surrounded by the silver, surrounded by the virgins, with the pillar right next to me. Okay, for those who have conscious mind, those who have a conscious mind, you get this. You get this. What Muslims fail to realize is Mahdi is a picture of their Kaaba stone in the flesh. All right? When my ministry really blooms, people going to be constantly trying to touch me because I am that stone. Could you imagine there's a guy who's walking around and nothing he does is a sin because he's the writer of the next book. He's walking around with an eraser. There's absolutely no sin whatsoever that can touch me. I'm walking around innocent. I'm walking around like Uriah. Uriah means lights. I'm the father of lights. I have the most innocent murder. I have the most innocent murder waiting on me. A man that's been in heaven his whole life having to die. Okay, just like Uriah. Just like Uriah. One of David's best men, his best warriors, David had him killed. That's the true story of Mahdi. So as you can see on that cover, and then look right here. This is going to be me. This is going to re-happen. This stuff is going to re-happen. I have songs entitled, We Are Reliving the Book of Acts. All this stuff is going to happen. That's me rapping with my boy named Holy Child. I'm really Holy Child. Everybody I ever rapped with was a picture of me. That's my brother Yadida. His name is Ken Surrey. I'm really Ken Surrey. I'm really Ken. I'm Ken. I'm related. Okay, I'm the first and last. I'm the Alpha and Omega. I'm the Jay-Z. His name is Yadida. I'm really Yadida. His name Ken Surrey, like a Surrey, like a AI. I'm really that guy. Every person that ever rapped with me, did music with me, was trying to show me who I am. All of these men have my names on them. I'm really Holy Child. I'm really Stunner. I'm really 700. I'm really Muhammad Ali. Do I need to keep going on? Do I need to keep going on? I'm really Barack Obama. I am all these things, man. All these things is a picture of me. Everybody's walking around with my ID on. Y'all walking around with my ID on. Why is an ID an ID? Because I'm Daquant. I'm the last Don. I'm the last day. I'm Day Day. Okay, I'm Day Day. I'm Flavor Flav, man. Come on, man. Open up your eyes. I'm Day Day. I'm the man walking around with the clock. Walking around with the clock. And in this picture right here, looking like an exact silver, surrounded by silver, black rock. Look like nothing but a Rockefeller. And this picture is online. Allah had to allow me to make a music account and then lock it up where I can't touch it, change pictures or anything like that. I can't have any access to this channel. That way all the pictures is on there just the way he needs me to see them. And I can see that I am the black cobblestone in this picture. With my tongue out and two eyes, because according to tradition in the Hadiths, I will judge the world, and I'm going to show y'all that. Here we go. All right. The messenger of Allah said about the black stone, by Allah, Allah will raise it on the day of resurrection with two eyes by which it sees and a tongue that it speaks with, testifying to whoever touched it in truth. Now, this is me. This is exactly what I'm going to do. This is exactly what I will do. Okay, this guy right here. This guy right here. You see that guy? That's what I'm going to do. Now, what are the odds of this? I don't even think I own a pair of silver pants today. At this time, I had on some silver pants. I had on a black jacket. Looked like I got a bomb strapped to my chest. Because I am the black stone. And then the two eyes and the tongue is going exactly with what we just read. The messenger of Allah said about the black stone, by Allah. Allah will raise it on the day of resurrection with two eyes by which it sees and a tongue that it speaks with, testifying to whoever touched it in truth. Now think about this. Why is he going to resurrect a rock? This is a person. I will be resurrected first. I told you, I'm going to judge the earth. I'm going to judge the earth, man. Okay? Now it makes sense that I'm Rockefeller. This is the reason why we have Jay-Z. Jay-Z, his whole life was to show me who I was. Rich Homie Quan, his whole life was to show me who I was. Flavor Flav, his whole life was to show me who I was. Muhammad Ali, his whole life was to show me who I was. Malcolm X, his whole life was to show me who I was. Okay? Elijah Muhammad, his whole life was to show me who I was. All these men have my IDs. I am the stone that is going to judge every last single one of y'all. Every last single one of y'all. Because this is my earth. You guys are all my guests. You guys are all my guests. I don't owe any one of you any apology or anything. You guys are my guests. This is my house. These are my rules. I'm going to revise the law. So there you have it, my brothers. I am that black stone. And I keep telling my testimony. I came down here from heaven. I remember coming through the hospital room, through the walls, drifting down, hearing pieces of the conversation with my mother and the doctor that disturbed me. And I never understood that until a couple months ago, when I put it all together, that Mahdi is the white stone that came from heaven. I put that together right here in the house of David by Allah's help. He's my teacher. Okay. So when Jesus said the stone that the builders rejected, that same stone has become the chief cornerstone, he was talking about his Father. And he was talking about me. Okay. A picture of me is seen on the corner of the Kaaba. I'm surrounded by the virgins right now. I live with virgins. Could you amazing? Could you imagine? I still live with virgins. I'm surrounded by the silver. Okay? I have a pillar next to me. All right? I'm the truth. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters who will be in the real truth.
Little are you grateful. Little are you grateful. Little are you grateful. I got it set up just for you, for that person who is truth seeking. I got it set up just for you. Come and learn the gospel. Come and learn how to spell. Come and learn the end. I got it set up just for the truth seekers. It goes down the heartwarming sound. goes down right here in the house of Al Mahdi. When my mama said Lamati, she was saying El Mahdi. El Mahdi, I am the Dafan, I am Taekwon, Lamonti, Khaled. Tell somebody the Mahdi is here.